to another episode of Q&A Monday right here in the bar area of the Two Crazy Cat Ladies.
Hi, Judith.
Hi, Judith. Thanks for showing up always. We have just realized that we have been so slacking on social media that on like every Q&A tonight, we are like basically irrelevant now. So
I mean,
we got to step up our game
we just gotta
because we can't help. I mean, it's good like news for all of us. Nobody can help if you're not showing up. So
and we haven't been showing up.
Hi,
Pam.
Hey, Pam.
I loved your note today, by the way. Thank you so much. Oh. Sorry. That was probably very loud for everyone.
Sorry. So sorry.
You want to check that?
Yep.
Pam, your notes are just the best. Hi, Carla.
The best in the West.
Kitty lovers. Oh, you came. Okay, we have to check our text messages. Mini exotics on kitties. Oh, we miss you so much. There she is. Oh, I almost just brought her up. You would have killed me.
That we are already live. That would have been,
oh my God.
She would have been like,
Sissy is here. Amber is here. Hello, love.
Hello. Oh, hello.
I had some technical difficulties on the other end.
Yeah, Pam, we miss you too. I can't wait. Like, it just feels like we're working on so many things that we're right here instead of right here. If that makes any sense, right?
We need to just share more.
Yeah.
Good evening, Mr. Milligan. And how's the new knee?
Everything would be so much easier if we actually did.
It would be.
If we were right here instead of right here.
What are you guys getting into?
We're working on this. But in the meantime.
What are they getting into? Can you see? What is that?
Show it on the back.
What bag?
It's normal. It's probably our teeth bag.
Hi, Doreen. Mr. Milligan, how is the knee coming along?
Yeah.
What has it been?
That healing time is
almost a week.
That healing time is not.
Mr. Michael. Hi, ladies. I have 3 long-haired cats, and my youngest, 1.5 years old, loves to eat the loose balls of fur.
This only happens before mealtime. Any tips to help halt this? I vacuum often, but miss.
I know.
Sometimes.
I vacuum every morning, and then it's like with the windows open, if there's a fan going, it's like, the hell that tumbleweed come from?
Yeah. You know what? If it only happens before mealtime, then here's my tip for you: is right before mealtime, take some like freeze dried crunchies, or a treat, or something that is like just an appetizer. Cat grass. Cat grass is fantastic for this. We use pet greens, and 2 of our cats self-selected every time right before mealtime. They're hungry. The other ones are not eating fur balls per se. Friday will eat plastic though when she's hungry before. So, but they will go to it and they will chew on it as an appetizer. You can offer them an appetizer before dinner. It's teeny, right? Just like something small. So they're not like, oh, what's that? They're sniffing around and then it gets stuck in their nose and they're licking it up, right? So I
totally missed all your little tips because Mr. Milligan said he is sore. Ivy says hello, and it is a sad day. Had to say goodbye to Tiger today.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. I don't even have a drink tonight.
You can have some of mine.
I'll have a sip of Jay's. Oh, Rob, I'm so sorry. No kidney boy.
Oh, how's your other boy doing? I am so sorry.
Oh, so sorry.
It literally is just like the hardest thing that time when
you're going through that right now while you're recovering from surgery, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Amber said, I would love to hear the dosage levels you're using on your Cat Calm PEA on your babies. So for Cat Calm, I'm using the recommended, actually for both of them, I'm using the recommended dosage for both products. I will give a little bit more then the recommended dosage to Annie, because we feel like Annie
She needs it.
Annie's the one that I don't have any studies on this, guys. I need to ask about this, but somebody our cat behaviorist that we're working with said that there are studies that she has seen. So I need her to just send them to me. I should just ask her for them. But studies that she has seen and said that like 50% of all cats in households have feline idiopathic cystitis, have cystitis, right? Even though the regular blood work, regular checkups won't show it, or urinalysis doesn't show cystitis. I mean, it doesn't, it's really, it's idiopathic anyway, right? But this specific study pointed towards a lot of cats are anxious and thus having cystitis issues and thus peeing around the house and thus causing piss fights, right? Like, which
pissing
is
wars.
Pissing wars. There you go. Pissing wars.
Which is a thing.
Yeah. So I'm giving extra to Annie, but as of like today, I'm giving all of them. I was like just 2 of them, and then I was like, oh, she should probably have some too, and then I was like, you know what? Everybody's getting a big dose of them. By a big dose, I mean the regular dose of each one, maybe a little bit more.
Rob said, thank you. It was his time. His food vacuum brother is doing well. That is good news.
Okay.
Do you have a Discord server? Are we on
we
Discord?
Do not.
We are not. I think
we are on Discord.
Yeah.
We are on Discord. I take that back. We are on Discord. I got on Discord because of my niece. I got on Discord because of Gary V.
I was gonna say,
but I didn't understand it well.
But
so I've only actually really joined it because of my niece who does some stuff on Discord. So we do have 2 Crazy Cat Ladies, same logo,
it's sitting there
on Discord. I don't know that you'll see us much, if ever.
I will probably have to re-download
because we
the
don't
app.
really know what to even do there. We don't game.
Yeah,
it's
hard to learn new things, y'all.
It is, and as you get older, it's harder. But I mean, we will, right? Like, I mean, we're also older than the TikTok age, but we're very heavy on TikTok. And by very heavy, I mean we have a lot of followers there. We're not heavy on anything right now because we're
about to be. I gotta say, posting about Annie and all the issues with her peeing, and then the pee wars that have erupted, and the outside cats that had the boys in a fight just the other day. It's like, wow, there is a lot to work through, and we need to be sharing more about what we're going through. Amber said, Cricket is 1 drop in the morning and 1 drop of her at night of cat calm, and sporadic with PEA. Sometimes I give it for a month and then stop for a bit. But there's no P wars with Cricket, just anxiety. She's much better with the 2 full droppers daily of cat calm.
Yeah, Amber,
have you been with Annie about that?
Yeah. Have you been doing any kind of like herb gardens, or even yoga, like things in your house, like the cat TV? I think you do that already, but
I think Cricket is living her best life.
I think so too. I think so too. I do. I really do think so too. But we all worry about anxiety, especially those of us that have anxiety, right? Like we worry about our cats having anxiety. And Jack is playing with his little bird. He is
playing with his little birdie friend.
Oh my God, he's so cute right now.
He is just the best boy.
And he's like bathing it. And it's just like one of those little birds.
Okay, focus.
Oh my God.
Stephanie said, hi, ladies. Crazy but fun question. Now that my kitty is loving her food and the new place of the bowl, every night before she eats, she gets all of her toys and drags them to her bowl. When I wake up, they are all near the bowl. Why is this? Any idea? It's funny and cute. Just curious if there's a reason. Pam Rousseau is in the house too. So I think this is like when they have something of value, like their favorite toys, they will put them near a resource of value as well. Yep. Maybe Pam can expound upon that. But basically like all their favorite stuff. It's like when you were a kid and you had stuffed animals and you just collected all your favorite things to go to bed with you.
Yeah, I collect all my pillows
because I need
all of my pillows to go to to
Oh,
go to bed.
that's so cute. Hi, Lori. Rob said, would the PEA be a good substitute for Mickey's Cosquin?
Yeah. Yeah.
I might switch it up.
Like if
and
we're gonna
see.
like go back and forth for sure. Or an addition, right? Especially if Mickey's got some like serious, because it's also anti-inflammatory. It's really good for joints. So it is a great supplement that you could use in. I mean, we have never used glucosamine and chondroitin by themselves. We have always used something else with it. I highly recommend.
Chrissy said, any advice on how to treat inflammation from FIC? Struggling with our kitty as we
Again
speak.
with the PEA.
That is what,
yes.
That is what we are working through. So
our
and there
supplement,
is so much science behind it.
There's so much science behind this, which is why we're so excited to launch it in conjunction with Dr. Judy Morgan for cats, PEA for cats. It is the studies are, I mean, from humans to cats. Absolutely, when it comes to cystitis and urinary issues, it reduces inflammation. It works with the endocannabinoid system, so it's like it has like similar results to CBD as far as the calming effect, but without the cannabis plant. So you don't have to worry about, like, if you're worried about marijuana and weed and all that stuff. Nothing of that in here.
No.
But it works in the same in many of the same ways. So it works for the nervous system.
And Chrissy, reach out to us. What's the best way? Maybe shoot us a text or shoot us a DM.
Yes.
And then we can share some more information that can help. Oh, Sissy's already dropping links too. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Amber said, living her best life, took her cat tree shopping the other day for a custom. I love that you took your.
Looks like a 7-foot tree with a small box. It's what she
shopping.
Took possession of at the store. Still decided it came with a very precious price point. I bet.
I love you so much, Amber.
That is awesome, though. You're like just
Cricket is.
On the back.
I feel like Cricket and Annie have similar. You know what I mean? Like they come to us, and then you realize there are
the small Maine Coons.
There are layers of things to work through. Pam said, perfectly holistic. Pam said, clearing emotional blocks and negative energy between household cats can help.
Yes.
Too, controlling the environment is key, but it's not easy sometimes. This is very true.
Yeah.
We're learning that. We got all excited about finally getting a catio up, primarily for Zorro. We've been promising him a catio for years, 2 or 3 years. And we finally got it built, and now we've got cats that come by, and the redirected aggression thing is real. And they love being out at dusk. They love being out there. So we try to leave them out until we try to leave them out until it's time to go to bed. But now we've got these little prowlers around, and it has caused
issues.
Some stuff
and things.
On top of what we know that Jack knows. He and Zorro got into it. Sweet boys. They had a redirected aggression moment.
Was it last week or the week before?
It was last ago, I think. It was Friday. No, it was the Friday before.
Yeah. So they were both outside at night. It's their favorite place to be at night. So they are out in the catio. They are sitting in the corner, just like patrolling, right? And this neighborhood cat, people don't keep their cats inside. So this cat comes up and is walking on our wall, and I don't know what exactly happened. We were like in the living room, and we just heard a cat fight. And we thought, because it was a cat fight, we have our girls, not our boys, they're perfect, but our girls that will tiff, right? Or get into fights, or sound like they're in a really bad fight, and they actually not really touched each other. But long story. So I'm like, oh, let's run and see if everybody's okay. And then I see Friday, who is the instigator, usually, in our opinion, of that girl fight. She's just jumping down from the cat tree. She's not even involved. She's like, what's going on? So I was like, holy, what is happening? We come out, and our boys are coming in from the catio. They're like running in.
There was fur everywhere.
Their tails were this big.
Jack had peed himself It was awful. But I have to say, sometimes with redirected aggression, what you want to do is let everyone calm down. So
Yeah.
Jay was checking Zorro for boo-boos. I was checking Jack. And I let Jack down, and he went over to the rainbow rug, one of his favorite spots, and he just started starting to clean himself up. And Zorro came down and he's looking at him, and I was like, I wonder if they're gonna need a little time
Separation
apart.
and a reintroduction.
But they went up and they touched noses. It was like, oh, bro, okay, we're cool. And then he laid with Jack the whole time that Jack was cleaning up.
They're such good boys.
His little pantalones.
Such good boys.
Real quick, and Pam, if you're still here, please, any other options for Christy? Said, we'll definitely get this. Anything I can do right now to help him until the supplement is in. His pacing and straining. Heartbreaking to watch.
Christy, I want you to reach out to Perfectly Holistic right here on YouTube as well. You'll see her comments coming in too. Reach out to Pam with Perfectly Holistic. She has done wonders.
Yes.
Wonders for us and our cat household in these kind of situations, that helping to just bring the energy down.
One thing that you might be able to do for peace of mind, just to make sure that he, if he's straining in the litter box, the concern is always a blockage, right? So I want to make sure that he is still peeing. Dr. Judy Morgan, though, just did this excellent, instructive, and educational
you might need
video.
to get to the ER vet.
Right, but you can do a quick check where hey, Maddie, will you come here?
Madison.
Can I do a demonstration?
Maddie.
Basically lets us know how to check to see if their bladder is too full. In other words, if they're blocked. And it's basically where you feel where their little hip bone is, and then they have their little stomach. And you will take your hand
There's the tail.
Right? Like an eggshell, and you'll go up right by the hips, between the ribs and the hips, and you'll go up till you can kind of pinch the muscles under the spine. And then you gently come down. Squeeze. If they are blocked, then you'll feel what she says a grapefruit in there. And if not, then that'll be fine. So that would be the only thing I would be concerned about if he is straining, is to do that little at-home check to make sure that he's not.
Yeah, because if you feel a grapefruit, if you feel like a rock in there, then he needs to go to the ER.
I believe Dr. Judy Morgan is on YouTube, but you can also go to her IG.
When we watched that video the other day, I was thinking
one of her most recent videos. She's got Edward's little black and white kitty with her up on the table.
And I was thinking we need to download that so that we can share it on these. When people have questions about that. Yeah.
Judy said, would your outdoor fence support one of those? Would your fence support one of those fence topper blocker things? It wouldn't, because it's a blocked fence, and we looked at it. The cat fence was on the inside. It'd be great to keep our cats safe inside our yard, but the cats walk on the blocks.
And if they jumped into our yard, then they couldn't get out.
Oh, Melanie,
that would be a
tough question. I found stray kittens in my backyard. They're about 6 weeks old. I took them to a rescue. I saw the mommy cat and can hear her crying for her babes. These are stray cats. Did I do the right thing?
Okay, so
yes, you did the right thing. I just want to say you did the right thing by taking care of these. I don't know what kind of environment you live in. You have coyotes. If you've got little stray babies around.
But if you can trap the mama.
If you could have found the mama before.
Or if you can trap the mama now, right?
Oh, and bring her to
her babies. Bring her to, that would be ideal. Right.
And that way she will also be spayed.
Correct.
So that she will not continue having babies that she's looking for. But that would be incredible. Melanie, yes, if you can do that. And actually talk to the rescue that you brought the babies to. Say, I have the mama.
Yeah, they can help.
And they probably will have a trap and tell you how to do it. But real quick, back to Christy, since we have a demonstrator here. This is my baby girl.
Madison.
So you see where the hips are?
Wait, lay her out this way.
She's like, no,
that's not going to work.
Angel, no. We wanted to show you just
right here. Right. No, you're facing the wrong direction.
Angel, come this way.
Turn sideways. You turn sideways. All right. Yep. We're good. All right. So you get your hand in a ball right here. You reach under here when they're stretched out a little bit more, preferably. You squeeze and you pull down, right? And then that's when you're going to feel, she's like, oh, I'm peeing on your neck now. But that's when you're going to feel that bladder and feel if it is tight or if it is an asshole.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, she just showed her asshole.
Oh, of course. Hey again, Robin. What are the options to deter neighborhood cats from getting into your yard that's not harmful? This
Good
is something
question.
that we just learned.
Yes. So this is like, it was mind blowing to us when we learned this from our cat behaviorist, that we had no idea that these things existed. You can do a simple search for.
I think the search terms are cat repellent. So, like, why would we ever search that, right?
Yeah.
But it is humane and it is sound and light. So it's basically the ones that we purchased are solar powered with an ultrasonic sound. So there's a very high pitched noise. We literally just got them charged. We haven't even deployed them yet. But this is a humane way to help neighborhood kitties know, yeah, please don't come here. It will basically kind of scare them off. I mean, which is more humane than the fight that happened between our boys. I will say that. So it's motion detected.
It just makes it.
Yeah, it makes a high pitched noise, and it has like flashing lights.
But it's not crazy. Oh,
Lisa,
thank you, Lisa, for 100 stars for Mission Meow. Thank you so much. Every one of your stars that you guys give us go to support cats in the rescue community through Mission Meow, which we just did a podcast with on Wednesday.
Oh, I love all the love for Rob too. Mr.
What did we do about that sleazy veterinarian who went on the attack? I'll use my voodoo doll on him.
No, it's not a man.
It was a her.
It was a her, and she was actually, I think, as polite as someone can be while calling us
dumb.
Really dumb.
Yeah.
And Jay said it best. She was like,
really
of all the things that come out of our mouths.
Of all the things that we have said, that like
she's really gonna make a video. And to her credit though, she played our entire video.
She did.
And then said, unfortunately, we don't know what we're talking about. But scientifically, I don't know what science she's looking at. Kibble does not clean teeth. So that was her whole
or commonsensely.
Right?
Either. But still, she was bringing up science, though. She was bringing up really old science that showed that Kibble cleans teeth. Yeah. What is the percentage of well over 80% of
the 90% of cats by the time they were 7 years old would not have dental disease.
Right. 3 years old, 70%.
Yeah.
This just wouldn't be a thing.
Do not pull out a voodoo doll. This is one of those bridge building moments, I think, just because she played the whole video, and I hope people get to use a little more common sense. She just shared it with a bunch more people, so people get to decide for themselves.
Right.
So Steven said, I have a quick question. I just cooked some turkey for my cat. Is the rosemary extract okay?
It is.
It is. I don't know if your kitty will appreciate it, though. It's a very strong.
Not sure that they'll take to it, but it is safe. It is okay.
I can only stand so much rosemary in my.
She doesn't like rosemary. I love rosemary.
It depends on the
day.
If it's a rosemary sprig with blue cheese stuffed olives and a dirty martini. I put a little bit of rosemary in
your mashed potatoes, and you loved it.
Oh, I did. Judith, apparently this video was from February, and she's sharing the video that we did on, the one where
does Kibble clean your cat's teeth?
Jay's eating.
It's actually an old
handful
video.
of potato chips, like it cleans her teeth, and she's got a little ding already.
Yeah,
did you already say what you recommend for teeth? So brushing is always going to be the gold standard. Having your cat's teeth checked at annual wellness exams, also good. But what we are using now. Great product, and this is for the overall microbiome health of the mouth. Do we have it here? It's Teeth for Life.
Yep. And now powered by Feline Essentials.
Yes, this is Dr. Emily Stein is an incredible microbiologist that created this product. In fact, I just took my teeth. I was finishing my teeth water just now. So that is definitely fantastic. Other things that are great, Silvervine sticks are great for cats to chew on. Raw meaty bones, never cooked bones.
And brushing your cat's teeth,
and if you can brush and Ryer cats.
And the best of the best is brushing your cat's teeth. Right now, it is a process.
Specifically complete
But
cat toothbrush.
you can do it. And if you
Yeah.
follow Ryer Cat, they will show you exactly how
They have content to
brush
show
your
you how to
cat's
hold
teeth.
your cat, how to get them comfortable with it, and
Yep.
how to eventually be able to brush your cat's teeth. It's always going to depend on the cat. Some cats are really cooperative. It depends
Others
on
are
how
not.
old they are, all of that kind of stuff. But Mr. Milligan, really need to go ice wrap and get horizontal. Here are some tiger stars for those who remain. We'll catch up soon. Much love.
We love you so much.
Love
We'll
you.
see you very
Love
soon,
Ivy.
Rob.
I love you so much.
Sending you all of our love.
Give Mickey a big hug too.
You said raw bones?
Like
I buy raw chicken and give them the bones? Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
So chicken necks, think about the size of the bone and the size of your cat's mouth. So people will use now.
Like a marrow bone isn't going to work.
300 stars.
Rob,
Mr.
thank you so
Milligan.
much.
I love you so much.
Even in pain and grief.
You're an extraordinary human. So think about the size of the bone, and then so chicken necks, like that's a favorite for kitties. Chicken necks, chicken wings. But as with anything like this, maybe put down a little food mat for them so it's not too messy.
Yeah,
and
or hold
supervise
it actually.
to see. Hold it first. See how they react to it, how they respond to it. It's like when Friday got around an actual piece of raw, she turned into a whole different animal. Like basically like a 120 pound panther. What
like
is that?
A cat. That was Jack running across the
Jack William.
Running across the
I
highway.
thought there was thunder.
The superhighway.
No, just our elephant cat. So yeah, if you're gonna do that, do something like a chicken wing or a chicken neck and hold it, see how they respond, see how that is. And then he has got the zoomies. He just went running upstairs like an elephant.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining us here on a Q&A Monday. We are going to be live this Wednesday for our podcast. And again, it's just going to be the two of us.
Boring.
Just the two of us. It's not boring because as you brought up, thankfully, you brought that up this evening about the veterinarian that slammed us on social media, calling us basically dumb without saying dumb because she was being very kind.
She was being very kind. That's all I remember.
And we all think differently, right? But she was telling us we were wrong by saying that kibble is not good for your cat's teeth. Like that is not going to clean your cat's teeth. So it prompted us into a new podcast that is coming, that we're going to go live on Wednesday for in 2 days at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Facebook. And we're going to be talking about all of the lies that we have believed along our journey, because that was one that we believed too, right? Like all the stuff that we have believed along our journey. I
wish it was true. Can you imagine how awesome that would be?
My God.
If kibble was healthy and it cleaned teeth, oh my God.
If it extended life and it cleaned teeth and it still had that shelf life and it was easy to feed, for sure.
Awesome.
Wouldn't we all?
But the podcast is going to be all about the lies we believed until we knew better.
Yes.
The lies we believed about cats.
Yes.
So I hope you guys can join us 5 o'clock Pacific time this Wednesday, back in the closet.
Yes. We love you guys so much. Thank you for joining us and have a happy Monday.
I love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Good night. Mwah.